Hi there, let's talk about how we can create a responsive navbar using HTML and CSS3. And also I will use a little bit of JavaScript to display and hide the navbar in the small screen size. So let's look at the project that we're going to create it. So this is navbar menus, this is a logo and those are text. Also have a text, behind that have a image and also overlay effect. So it is fully responsive. So let's take a look at that inside the iPhone 12 Pro. Click on that, and when I select that, this is just too small, but I will use that on there, and I'm gonna use Pro, and as you can see, right? So let's look at that, how we can create that. So I have index.html, style.css and script.js. Inside the script.js, style.css have a Google Fonts and some reset properties. Inside the index.html you can't see anything else without a structure of the HTML. And the images have a logo and our main image. So without further ado, let's get started right the call. So I'm going to use header. Inside the header I will use container. Inside the container I will use nav, logo, and add the image. Logo. And also I will add the text because the logo is without text, so I need to add the text. So I'm going to use D span Studio. Outside the logo I will use URL, ally, anchor link. This will be home, about, and this will be services, and this will be contact us. So this is a simple project. So open that in the live server. It should be displayed those text, right? So let's first I'm going to remove this one. So let's work on the CSS to manage that. So the first thing is I will select the header tag. In the header tag I will use the background. In the background I will use the hash 3441 db, and I'm going to use padding top and bottom, left and right, 0.5 m to make a space. Let's look at that, right? And I'm gonna select the body, display the image, man, no repeat, center, call, right? So let's look at that, right? Also I need to add the hide, man hide 100 VH to remove that, right? Cool. And also I will use overflow hidden because I don't need to display the scroll bar, right? Once we've done that, then you need to select the container tag. In the container tag you need to use max width will be 1440 pixel, and margin 0 and auto. I want to display the content in the center of the page, so I need to use particular width, margin left and right auto, and also you need to use width 100% to display the content center of the page. Means you have a left side space and right side space, right? So let's work on the navbar to manage this one content and those links. So select the nav, use display flags, justify content space between, and align it in the center. So let's look at that, right? And also I want to manage my logo. So in the logo I need to use the, just before using that, so after that I'm going to use logo display flags. First we're gonna check that, right? And also I need to use align item center to display the image and our text in the center of the line. Next one, I want to make a space between our image and logo, so I need to select the logo, H2, and H2 I'm going to use margin left 0.6 rem is best, and color will be white, text transform uppercase, and font size I use 2 rem. So let's look at that, right? But I want to display those text in the normal size, font size, so I need to select span tag, and font size will be 1.3 rem is best. So let's look at that, right? So next one, I need to select my link, right? But I need to check that your ally tag, nav, your display flags, and also I need to remove the bullet, so I'm gonna use display. This style type will be none. So right, cool. And then I'm gonna select the URL ally to make a space of the each ally tag. So have a space. Let's select the URL ally anchor link. In the anchor link, the first thing I need to remove the links, underline, text decoration none, add the padding to make a space of the button, color will be white, and border radius I'm going to use 3 pixels. So let's, right, cool. Let's add the hover effect. When I hover the mouse, select it and use hover. I need to change the background will be hash 346 CDB. Also I will use the transition 0.5 SN out. So let's look at that. Right, cool. Let's add the text. So this is my container, this is my header tag. After that I'm going to add the main tag, and the main tag I'm going to use responsive navbar. Right, so and right, the text is up here inside the navbar, inside our main showcase area. So before displaying the, let's first I'm gonna select the man. I'm gonna use display flex. I want to display the content like this one, content in the center of this one page. So I need to select my main tag, and the main tag I'm gonna use align item center, justify control the center, and then height, no, I'm gonna use height will be 80vh, viewport height. Right, cool. Also I need to select this one, H2 tag. I'm gonna add the color will be white, and text align will be center. I will use like this way, text align center, and font size I'm gonna use 6 rem. So and right, but don't worry, we will use the overlay effect inside my body to display the light color, light dark color. So this is the body, have a background is the image, so in there you need to use body colon before, and I'm going to use content will be none, background will be RGB as 0.5. Position you need to use absolute, but also you need to position relative inside the body. Right, use the top will be 0, and right will be left will be 0, and width will be 100%, height will be 100%. So and take a look at that. Right, but I can't see the text right now, so I need to use Z index -1. So let's look at that. right? So everything is cool on there. So next one, I need to display the icons, right? So you need to go on index.html page. Inside there you need to display the outside of URL tag. I'm gonna just btn there. Inside there I'm gonna use the class FA bars, and also I will use another class menu btn, because I will use this one class in the JS. So let's take a look. Right, so we're gonna use this same class btn. Font size I'm gonna use will be 1.3 rem. Color will be white. So right, the starting time I want to display the none, and also I'll use cursor pointer. First I'm gonna save it on. Right, when I just a minute, I will use display block. Display. When I will hit the small screen size, then I want to display the bars, otherwise I don't need to display that. So the first thing is I'm going to use media max width, and starting time I will select my just a minute, inspect element and use custom, and I don't need that. Right, so first I'm going to fed that. Okay, has the browser issue, but I will use the max width will be at 45 pixel. Also I need to check the, just a minute, go live. So I have a container right now. So inside there I will use the padding top and bottom, 0 left and right. I will use 2 rem to make a space right and left side. So in a minute, yes, 2 rem set. So in the right side and left side have a space between the, so inside this one position I will use container, and I'm going to use padding 0 left and right 1 rem. So first we're going to check that. When you will hit at 45 pixel, then it will move. Right now as you can see. Right, cool. Let's look at that, the 768 pixel max width, 768 pixel. And the 768 pixel, the first thing you need to select the btn class and use display block to display that. Hit 768 to display that, right? The next one, you need to remove this one position to row 2 column. So those are links inside the URL tag. So let me show it to like there. So you need to select that and use that. So use flex direction will be column to display that as a column base right now. And I'm going to use position will be fixed. Width I will use 300 pixel. Height I will use 100 VH. So let's look at that. Where it is. Now you'll just a minute. I need to add the background, then it should be displayed. So right now as you can see, right. Cool, but I will manage that. Right, so display flex duration column, position will be fixed, and I will use will be top 64 pixel, and left I will use that will be, first I'm going to use 0 pixel, and yeah, so let's look at that. Right now as you can see. Right, So next one I have a links. So those are links, so we need to work on that. So select the nav URL anchor link. So in the anchor link I'm going to use margin all side 10 pixel to make a space. Just a minute. URL like this one. This blue block. Right, cool, as you can see. Perfect. And also have a top space, but I will manage that. Right, so next one have, I think everything's clear, but I want to display the icon, cross icon on there. So I need to select the same thing, but this time I need to change the class name. Will be FA bars to FA times. Inside the UL tag I've used the close or cross icon inside the UL tag, and I've used the menus bar icon outside of the UL tag. Remember that, it's very important. And this is our close video. So let's look at this. So here is the button. So we need to work on that to manage it, right? So yeah, select close -btn. So position will be absolute and top will be 0 rand, all left will be 15 rand, and I'm going to use margin all side will be 25 pixels. It should be display perfect position on there, right? But I think I will use the padding on there will be 5 and top and bottom, left and right 0 and to make a space. Cool, right now as you can see. Also I want to move this one in the bottom top to 70 pixel. Yeah, it's perfect. But also I will give that 65 80. Okay, whatever you want to size add on there, but the size is actual. So I think I will use 65 pixel, 75. Yeah, it's perfect position on there. So let's work on the little bit of JavaScript to display and hide that. So in the JavaScript you need to get the data. Which data? First I'm going to const menus document query selector, and I'm going to select my UL tag. Inside the UL tag have our links, so we're going to use that to display high links. The next one I need to use const menus btn query selector. So next one you need to select your menu btn, right, and menu close btn query selector, and then you need to select this class. Once we done that, then we need to add the event when user will collect on the menu btn. Add event listener. Which event you will use, click event, run the function, and inside the function I need to add the class menus dot class list dot toggle, and I'm gonna add the class name display. You can assign any class name as you want. In my case I'm going to use display. So let's look at that. Open this one, and yes, I'm going to select this one. So first we're going to click on that. Then we will see inside the UL tag you will able to see the display class. Right now as you can see, when I clicked on that, I'm able to see the display class has been appeared inside the UL tag. So we're going to use display to display this one content and hide that. So let's do that. So in starting time, I will use the left will be just a negative 100%. Means I don't need to display that in starting time. When user will click on that to display that, so I need to select nav.display. So I need to use left 0. So let's look at that. Click on that, as you can see. Click on that, right? So do you want to add the transition? So you just write transition all 0.5 SN all. I just use SN, and also I'll use transition on there. Transition SN out. So let's look at that. Click on that, right? But I will decrease the size to display that. 7 is best. Click on that, right? 9. Okay, cool. Next one, we need to work on this one button. When user will click on that, then I want to hide that, right? So just get that and select this one and use toggle to remove. Set and click on that, click on that, click on that, click on that, right? Right, so it is okay. Last thing I need to add, that will be font size will be decreased when you will hit the small screen size. So this is 768 pixel, and the 768 pixel I will decrease the font size of my name 3 times 7, right? So when you will hit 768 pixel, right, click on that, menus, click on that to close that, small screen size, click on that, right? So I hope you understood as well all about how you can create a responsive navbar using HTML, CSS, and also a little bit of JavaScript. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.